Hey everybody, this is Jessica Lynn from JessicaLynnOriginal, and I am so excited. Today is the first day of the Winter 2019 Coffee Lovers Blog Hop. And JessicaLynnOriginal is going to be giving away not just one, not two, but 3 digital images that are all together in one file. So you don't have to download a bunch of times. You're going to download one file and it costs nothing. Now, here's the cool part. How to get there, super easy. Let me talk you through it if you've never downloaded before. Basically, you're going to visit our website, which is just JessicaLynnOriginal.com. You're going to see the first page, and it's going to scroll through a couple of things. Side note, during the Coffee Lovers Blog Hop, we are having a huge buy one, get one sale. It's on all our photopolymer, digital, as well as clearance stamps. So whenever you add 2 items in a cart, one of those 2 items will be free, whichever one is less. So if you put 6 items in the cart, 3 of the items will be free. So just remember that. It's going on now only through the Coffee Lovers Blog Hop. But let's go ahead and find the free digital stamp. Now, navigation on our website, super simple. Up at the top, you can either hit shop or you can scroll down. And when you scroll down, you're going to see all kinds of different categories. And again, it's a digital stamp that we're giving away. So you're actually going to click on the digital stamps and die cuts. And when you click on that, the first one that's going to load is actually the free digital image for today for the Coffee Lovers Blog Hop. It is a 3 series. It is a coffee cup that you see. It also is that really cool leafy swag. And then there's another one that you don't see, and it's a Christmas one. And it's got little berries and some bells and this big beautiful bow. And again, here's the cool part. You could layer them up together. You could just do one of the swags. You could do just the coffee cup. Whatever you need, all 3 of them are included. And again, just to download, super easy. And you can see we've got a bunch of other digital stamps available for purchase. So again, if you really liked any of these and you were like, oh, I really want to craft with adorable cactus, I didn't get him last time, buy one, get one free. So you might as well shop around. You can see we've brought out a couple of our Christmas card digitals as well. So be sure to pick those up. And you can intermix and match. So if you buy a photopolymer stamp set and then you buy a digi, whichever one is lesser value, that one will be free. And again, we're just going to go shop here just really quick so I can show you off on the left hand side. If you click on shop, it shows you all of the products in our store. So all of our photopolymers, all of our digital, everything in one big conglomeration. If you want to have it broken down by category, just click on the little Brentwood up on top and then scroll down and go into whatever category you're looking for. Okay, so we're going to go back to digital stamps. So if I want to download, I'm just going to click on the image I want to download. And again, you can see it is free. It is free only during the Coffee Lovers Blog Hop. Okay. So to get it, you add your quantity, add it to cart, and then you will go ahead and check out. Now, side note, if you were at this point and you were expecting, let's say you had 2 items in the cart and you wanted to see them with the discount, you do have to continue to check out. So let me show you that really quick. And then we'll download. So we'll just add 2 of this adorable little kangaroo set that we have. Okay. Now you can see it's got 1 in there at regular price, and then 1 set up here is the buy one, get one free. So what a good deal. You could get all 3 of those for $15. I always call the buy one, get one sale. We only do it once a year. This one's kind of the buy one for a Christmas present for a friend, and you get one too. All right, so let me just take those out of there. And to check out, you just click on checkout, and then it'll have you enter all your information because you're entering just saying that you agree that you're not going to use this for anything other than personal use. And then you continue to payment, and it'll say, oh, there's no payment, and then it'll allow you to download it right away. Super easy. So let's go ahead and make a card with one of these images that is part of our free giveaway. A lot of people ask me, now I've downloaded the digital stamp, I have it saved onto my desktop, what's the next step? So from here you have a couple options. You could take that and send it off to Kinko's to get printed. So I have a lot of people that say, well, I don't have a good enough printer, or I want to print it on special paper that my printer can't handle. Kinko's is the best option for that. I don't work for them, but I'll tell you, I've had a lot of my customers as well as former design team members use that as a very viable option. Now for me, my printer printer works just fine. So I'm going to go ahead, and what I'll do is open up Microsoft Word. You could use Google Docs too, does the same thing. And then I'm going to go to search for my image, and I'm going to go and find the image that I have. Okay, look at this cute little Brentwood. He's available too. He's on in our shop too. All right, so let me just find this really quick. So here they are. There's 1, 2, and 3. If you haven't seen the Christmas swag yet, there it is. Very cute. I love it. So I am going to put both the Christmas swag and the coffee cup on my page. Now they're huge, right? Like this is way too big for the card that I'm making. So I'm going to deal with the coffee cup first. Now, you know, when you make a card, most standard cardstock is 4 by 5.5. So I want to take that in consideration. So you can see here, this is now 3.5 by 5. So that's a really big coffee cup, right? So I might want to make it just like 3 by 4 so it doesn't take up the whole card. Maybe we'll just go a hair bigger, because I want it to be a big part, but I just want to be able to put a really simple sentiment down at the bottom. So now what I'm going to do is I've got the other one here, and I am going to bring it over, and I am going to do text wrap, and I'm going to do in front of text. And I might say, why? It covered it up. Because I want to be able to see about how big, because see, look, that's huge. That's way too big. So I want to be able to align it. So I'm like, oh, still too big. But by doing it this way, I can visually see how it's going to land on the coffee cup. Okay. So, I mean, not exactly, but I might say I need just a little bit smaller. That's pretty good. Maybe we'll go like that. All right. So now I've got it all set. And again, see, I've got nice margins all the way around. I have room. I'm going to actually go ahead and cut out 2 of these, I think. So now that I know that that's the right size, we'll go there. And then let's grab another digi image that I've got. So here is that fall leaves. This is, oops. All right, this is the other image that you get in our 3-pack. And again, remember, they're free during the Coffee Lovers Blog Hop, so make sure to go and get them before they're gone. And again, I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to right click on it, and I'm going to text wrap in front of the text just so I can see about how big it is, which I'm happy with that size. That looks good. All right, let me just put some extra space in there. And then from here, the next step is to actually go ahead and put cardstock in my printer and print it out. Now that the entire pattern is printed, we're going to go ahead and cut it using the Brother Scan and Cut. Other option, you can always use a pair of scissors. These are digital stamps, so they don't have die cuts with them. But super easy. Brother Scan and Cut finds the outline, you decide how much you want around it, and it automatically cuts it for you. So I'm going to go ahead and punch these all out. And then once I'm done with that, we're going to actually cut a rectangle. And what I'm going to do, this is one of the things I want to show you. If you don't have die cuts or anything like that, you can just use this to get even just basic shapes. So rectangles, circles, triangles, whatever. And what I really like about it is that I can say, okay, well, if a regular card is 4 inches by 5.5, I can choose a rounded rectangle, and then I can adjust it to the size that I want so that I know it will fit within the parameters of what I'm making. So right there, you can see the width is perfect, so we're just going to narrow it down just a hair, because I do want a little of the white cardstock to show underneath. We're going to go ahead, set it, now I'm going to slide it where I have the paper sitting, hit OK, cut, and off we go. Now again, these images that I'm going to be working with, they are free during the Coffee Lovers Blog Hop only. So be sure to pick them up this week. And we are offering an extra prize. So if you create a card using our digitals that you upload into the Hop, we're going to choose one lucky winner to get an extra special prize from JessicaLynnOriginal.com directly. And as a side note, since we're about halfway through the video, I just want to say, don't forget, we'd love to have you like, and then don't forget to subscribe. because we want you to come back. Join the Jessica Lynn Original community and team. I love having you guys here. I get a lot of wonderful feedback from my customers and friends, so I appreciate all of you. So again, don't forget to subscribe down in the bottom right hand corner. And the next step is that we're going to go ahead and start kind of coming up with what this card's going to look like. Now, because I used a poinsettia paper that I cut recently with the die cut, you just saw there with the Brothers Gannon cut like a die cut, I opted to go with a white paper background. I think it'll just be cleaner, and there's going to be a lot of colorful details on this card, so I think it'll make more sense. So what I'm going to do is just line it all up. It's going to have that perfect little 1/4 of an inch all the way around. Let's take a look at how beautiful this looks. Again, the other way you could have done this was with a paper cutter. So you could have cut out the right size and then used the little cut that does the angle cut on the corners. Now, we're not going to be using the fall one. We're going to use the Christmas one. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to color these in. I will do it in fast forward because it takes a little bit of time to do the coloring. But I think I'm going to do my coloring with Copic markers and with glitter pens. So I will go ahead and try and put the cap sitting up as much as I can so that you guys have that. And if you have any questions about a color I used or how I did something, please ask below because I will definitely respond to your comments. So let's go ahead and color this in. I absolutely love how glitter pens just sort of bring the design to life. Now, once I was done coloring, I realized I wanted to add just a little opening on the top where you could drink your hot chocolate or coffee from, or hot tea, whatever your favorite warm beverage is. And then I decided to take my black pen and add just a couple of these artistic design dots. I think it just adds something a little more artistic to it, and I really like the way they look. So now we're going to go ahead and put the card down. We are going to go ahead and just use my tombow adhesive, and about halfway through I went, great, it's out! Now, if you've never heard this story before, if you're brand new here, first off, welcome. If you're returning, you've probably heard my story before. When I first started making cards over 15 years ago and designing stamps, my boss at the time loved doing card making, and she still does. And she had a huge order with Tombow, and I think I bought like 200 or 300 of those refill cartridges. So if you ever question why I'm still using them, that would be why. Because I still think I have about 100 of them left. So until they're gone, we're going to use those first. So now we've got the coffee cup on there. And then what I'm going to do is just back up a little bit so you can see a little better. Now I'm going to take my foam risers and I'm going to go ahead and put that little swag. But before I do, I thought, you know what? We added glitter all over the swag. So I decided to take my red glitter pen and just, there were a couple little red like cherry dots in the background. So I added more to the paper. And then you can see it just adds a little bit more shine to it. So the next step is we're going to take these really tiny foam risers that I have, and we're going to put a whole bunch of those on the back, just to go ahead and add a little bit of dimension from the coffee cup to the swag. I am so happy in how this turned out. I think it looks so beautiful. I love the use of the glitter pens versus the contrast of the flat Copics. I really like it. And I think that, you know, it's an easy enough card that, look at how beautiful that would be as a Christmas card. Now, if you go and download the 3, again, remember they're free during the Coffee Lovers blog hop. Be sure to put them out on Instagram and then tag us with JessicaLynnOriginal, and we would love to share it on our Instagram account and hopefully get some people to comment on how beautiful your card is. And I just want to take a moment to all of you who are currently subscribed, or those of you that are new that are going to subscribe hopefully today, down below, right? Subtle. We'd love to have you join us. It's a fun card making community, and I love hearing from you, your ideas, your feedback. I draw all of the art that you see at JessicaLynnOriginal.com. And the fun part is it's very interactive. So if you say to me, hey Jess, I've got a really fun idea, I would love to see this. A lot of times I'll go out and draw it, and then I'll share it with you guys, and it's a fun full circle experience. So we'd love to have you join us. Thank you again so much, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Take care, guys.